Okay. Hello, my name is Lauren Stiles, and you're watching Art Attack Live, Graduation Edition. Please stand for the pledge. I'm just kidding. I promise it's the last time. But welcome to graduation, class of 22. Thank you to all of the parents, teachers, administrators, and supporters for getting all of us here. I wasn't always from the OC. Originally, I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. And as an 11-year-old, I had it all planned out. I was gonna go to a big state school, study communications, work for a sports organization. I know, sports. But that was the plan. Then my parents told me, we're moving to Disneyland. And just like that, I went from Southern Ohio to Southern California. I quickly realized that despite living down the street from the happiest place on earth, I was anything but. Back in Ohio, Saturdays were spent in a football tailgating tent. Picturing a determined 11-year-old, me, standing at a solid 4 feet tall, dodging crazed college students, cheerleaders, painted dogs, all the while sipping on hot chocolate, my face clad with temporary tattoos, ready to cheer on the Cincinnati Bearcats. But Saturdays in SoCal, on the other hand, became mindless events. Pictured a bored 12-year-old me, all 4 foot 1 inch, sinking into the couch, avoiding my sister, having found more than one decapitated Barbie head in my bed, Godfather style. Midwestern me yearned for somewhere to belong, so I took to the almighty internet in hopes of finding a place that tolerated less Barbie violence, but instead emphasized creating a space for myself. I found OSHA, which presented me a place I could picture 13-year-old me wrapped up in the madness of flying fabric, flash mobs, and flute playing, and only a few decapitated Barbie heads, but for like art's sake, not violence. For many of us who entered OSHA as mere 12-year-olds, we were filled with both limitless ambition and utter terror, which may or may not have yet subsided. But what struck me most about this wonderland were the people who drove hours to school or stayed until 10 p.m. at night for ballet rehearsal, the people whose creative endurance was unmatched, the people who made this place, and I wanted in. And soon enough, I was inching towards finding camaraderie I had left behind. At OSHA and in FTV, I'm surrounded by out-of-the-box experimental thinkers. And while my sequential type brain can't always keep up, I found my path of blazers, ponytails, and clipboards. I originally thought home was a geographic location, but it turns out it's really different than what I had thought. Despite not getting my room in the Magic Kingdom, I found home in the eerie halls of the Annex, the Board of Trustee meetings, tech building, TV studios, lunchtime 10th Street karaoke's, but most importantly, in each of you. Throughout these years at OSHA, we've built a community full of resilient, unrelenting students, full of great talent, intellect, and leadership. We are dreamers turned doers. And as we enter into this new chapter, we know that it's full of both possibilities and challenges. But we're no strangers to struggle, like realizing, hey, you're on mute, or blasting Olivia Rodrigo's driver's license down the freeway, or baking bread and making whipped coffee for the 3rd hour of the 3rd day of the 3rd week in a row. But if we can get through that, then I'm just a little bit more hopeful about how the rest will go. And as the poet T.S. Eliot says, there will be time, there will be time. Time for you, and time for me, and time yet for 100 indecisions, and for 100 visions and revisions. And with that, there's only one more thing left to say. The daily lunch special is pizza sticks, and early lunch forever goes to the seniors. Have a class of 2022 did it day! Thank you.